Join the match in the opening minutes of the second half with commentators Peter Booth and Jeff Leake.
Swans are 12.981, Melbourne 11.874.
And it's Melbourne's forward pocket as Jackson and Round clash. Round got it, I fancy. Scott goes down to the Swans. Ball shot out to Wilson. Quickly onto Elshaug. Quick shot by Elshaug, and that's a major. Wilson is the player who started that.
The Demons firing back. The Swans 81, Melbourne 80. Shane Morwood, does it nicely in towards centre half forward. Spearing kick up towards Carroll. A diver from Smith. He's received the Bronx from the Melbourne supporters today at the Battiston, who got a heavy knock in the first couple of minutes of play. Across to O'Donnell. The kick a bit too far for O'Donnell. Good shepherding by Tossol. O'Donnell back to O'Brien. Nicely done by the Demons. Out wide again, Battiston. Wilson, centre half forward, lines up. Melbourne's second goal in 1 minute. Tremendous team play by the Demons. They're back in business.
New zest found by the Demons in the opening minutes of this third term. They kick 2 goals and they take the lead by 5 points. This time the Demons in front again. Grabbed by Giles. Handball to Flower. Flower's kick is a short one. The Swans are in front. Mrs. Cruz takes it, boots the ball long towards the half-forward line. Gerard back on the field for the Demons. Got the ball now. Boots it into centre half-forward. There's a nest of players there from both teams. Arms and legs everywhere. Good handball, Fitch. Giles a short one to 3 of his teammates. Flower will take the handball. Good Flower. Backwards beautifully to Tossol. Just missed. You should have kicked that one, Peter Tossol, because the lead-up play to that was great. And everyone made position for you.
Melbourne 87, the Swans 81. Carter goes out towards Round. Browning out there too, along with McLean. Got a push from his own player, Giles. Browning ducked his head, lost possession. Tony Morwood, knock on by Round. Wright uses his body beautifully. Hutchison the knock on. Up towards Giles. Browning into centre half back. Tony Morwood, back to Browning again. Through the centre he goes. Torbett calling for it. That's his target. Fashini the crumbs. But Torbett takes the mark deep on the half-forward line. Wayne Carroll dropping back. Torbett. Wayne Carroll dropping back. Brady's down there too. Fashini for the crumbs. Wayne Carroll nearly, not quite. The mark being paid behind to McLean. That's a strange one.
Just plucked it away from Carroll's fingertips there with a close-up. It's his 6th mark. Ooh. Was he out or was he out? Well, the free kick was going the other way. Going to be taken by Hounsell. Hounsell's kick high and into the goal square. That was Torbett's fist who punched it through for his team. And that's a behind of the Swans.
Hounsell's 4th behind. Smith thought about Jarrett. He's going wider. Out towards Battiston. Wilson there too. Battiston, coming over the shoulder. No free kick. Just out. Battiston's not happy. Not happy at all. Melbourne 87, the Swans 82. McLean. Reid gets it down to Tony Morwood. On to Round. Across to Wright. Wright wrong foots himself. Up towards Carroll. On his chest, nicely done. Paul Morwood going past. Lex knocked the handball. Well, he couldn't have anyway. He was being scragged by the Melbourne defence. His first kick. Wayne Carroll. It's curving back. Not enough though. Behind. The Swans, Melbourne 87. The Swans 83.
Melbourne had their nose in front by 4 points as Smith's having a good look around to where to kick the ball. He goes straight down the field now, looking for Wilson. Why Wilson? He's one of the short players, but he had his arm held. You could see that. And Wilson calling for the ball quickly. Give it to me. Fitch races down the field, but it doesn't matter. Wilson play's been held up. Now it's a chain of handballs now. Flower on the end of it this time. Getting a call Further on from Battiston, but runners everywhere, ignores Giles, boots it back to centre half forward. Man in front takes the mark, Healy, and he was a light in that great second term when he kicked 4 goals. It was an interesting match so far. It's seesawing. Healy's 4 goals, 3 from 11 kicks. Taking lots of time over this one. In front by 4 points at the moment. Deliberate kick by Healy straight through the centre. 5 goals to Gerard Healy. The Demons lead by 9 points.
8 minutes in the third term. It's been a 3-0 term by the Demons so far. All round wins easily. Almost worth a kick. O'Brien's got to run the wrong way and tidy up. Across to Gerard. Elshaug. Tossol calling for it to go deeper. Down towards Battiston. No, it's fading towards centre half forward. Shane Moore, a good mark at centre half back. Oh, player came from behind, but he allowed play to go on. Carroll. That's Dennis Carroll. And towards Wayne. Oh, he got a push. No free kick for that. Taken away by O'Sullivan. Oh, off the pack nicely. Wilson onto Flower. Quickly across to Giles. Giles in towards centre half forward. Tossol gets a call from Battiston. Healy there too. Carter backs his judgment. Oh, and does it well, but he gave away a free kick on Healy. He was outnumbered 4-1, Carter. That's all he could do. He attacked the ball and attacked the ball ferociously. And unfortunately for him, being outnumbered, gave away the free kick. Gerard Healy's kicked 5. The Demons have kicked 3 in the early part of this third term. 3 players on the mark as Healy stabs it. That's his 5th goal. 6 in fact. 6 goals, 3 to Gerard Healy.
Kick in. Wilson's been a great player. Has had a great deal of kicks. Handled the ball a lot. Here's a good run by Clever Rover and Elshaug. They certainly found a bit of pace in this match. Down to the half-forward line. Icke, been a good player. Just handed it to Smith. Smith's trying to draw someone towards him. He does. It's Lucas. Lucas on the half-forward line. If he runs direct, he can kick a goal from here. He lets it go, and it's marked brilliantly. Right on the goal line there by... Has it been allowed? Waiting on the umpire. It's a goal! Well, gee, I could have sworn that O'Brien had marked that well inside the line, or at least on the line. Well, there you go.
Melbourne 120, the Swans 116. Flower spins out of trouble nicely. Too far for Danaher. Tossol, a chance to get it over the top to Healy. He gets it sideways to Battiston. Battiston fires in towards goal, and he's put it through. And the Demons 10 points in front now.
Melbourne hanging on there by 10 points, but the Swans are not giving it up. McLean's been a great player for them in the ruck. There he goes. Boots down to the half-forward line. Giles up into the Swans member. Gathers the ball. There's runners all around him. O'Donnell this time puts... Oh, the kick was deflected as Healy was setting himself up. Elshaug puts it backwards. He will give the Swans a possession now through Hutchison, who's been a grand player on the wing for them. Plenty of up and go from this fellow. Oh, clever handball. Too clever for Stevie Wright. He's lost it. Wilson gets it. Good play, Wilson. He had O'Donnell running through, then back towards Hutchison. Hutchison's kick to full forward. Jacko's really out-manoeuvred. Oh, he's got it, has he? One arm being held.
The advantage free kick was played against Hutchison after he disposed of that ball down to the forward line, Jeff. The free kick was paid behind play. The advantage kick has been taken to Jackson.
Well, Jackson, with his 2 kicks for goal so far, shouldn't miss with this, his 3rd. Boys, great on percentage. 3 kicks, 3 goals.
Final term, 12 minutes in. The Demons 132, the Swans 116. Round, second tap. Hutchison nearly back to Round. Out to Tony Moore. Browning with the legs. On to Torbett. Torbett back to Browning. No, he thought about it. In towards full forward. No one home. Seton takes the mark at centre half back for Melbourne. Gerard calling for it, and so is Wilson. Oh, it's a bit high. Time for the troops to come in. Wilson nearly. Smith. Shane Morwood. Oh, it's curving back. Smith dropping back. Oh, Swans mark right in front of goal. Torbett. Only metres out on a slight angle. Well, certainly in the first half of the season, a mark like that would not have been paid. This will be his 13th kick. He's played a useful game. He's kicked 1 goal, 1. The Swans trailed by 16 points, and now they trail by 10. And they're back in the game. Torbett's second goal. Sullivan, half-back flank. The clock showing exactly 16 minutes of play. The Demons 132, the Swans 123. O'Donnell. He's going to kick it along. Jackson down there and a host of small players for the Crumbs. Jacko goes up. 25 metres out from goal. Short one. Oops, into Giles, and he's found him dead in front. .35 metres out, directly in front. Good unselfish play by the volatile Jackson. He's been fairly quiet today. 15th kick to Giles, so Giles and Healy have ripped the Swans half-back line absolutely apart. Torn them to shreds. He's kicked 2, and that's his third.
17 minutes into the final term, it's Melbourne by 15 points. McLean wins that centre bounce once more. It's Paul Moore quickly out the back. Melbourne kick the ball high. Or McLean runs in where Angel's fear to tread, takes the mark. It wasn't a mark according to the umpire, so he spreads out the players and bowls up again. McLean unbeatable. Giles also unbeatable on the forward line. Running out there is Carter, takes the ball on his chest, right back to the centre of the field. McLean again, had it in his fingertips, not a mark though.
The Demons by 15 points. Into half forward, in fact deeper than that to Icke. Oh, he slipped at the vital moment. Carter. Tossol. Oh, kicks it backwards. Good effort. Down to Jackson. One hand. Oh, what a mark! With his right hand, Jacob tries on his left. If he kicks it, it'll almost seal it for the Demons, and what a tremendous day they've had. What a great finger-tipper. The Demons by 15 points. Only kick number 6. Concentration by Jackson. He's kicked it. That's their 22nd. Jackson's 4th.
Tremendous finish to the season by the Demons. They trailed at the first 2 changes, not by a lot, but they kicked 7 goals to 3 in the third quarter to turn a 7-point half-time deficit into a 17-point three-quarter-time lead. 7 goals each in a tremendous final term before Melbourne got home by 15 points. 47 goals kicked. Fantastic match. 8 goals to Gerard Healy and 5 to Mark Jackson, who had a terrific battle for the club goal-scoring honours. 3 to Peter Giles, who overnight has become a forward after being collected by Lee Matthews as a defender last week. Tony Morwood and Fashini kicked 3 each for the Swans. Looking at the other scores to wrap up the round, and Hawthorn comfortable winners at
Melbourne 20, the Swans 5. Right, always got to wait for it to come down. Hutchison bearing in, kicking towards full forward. Swans off the pack. Nice one taken by Shane Morwood. The Swans' first goal. Second quarter, 10 minutes in. The Swans 49, Melbourne 41. Jackson, nice one to Healy. Snaps, goal.
Now to Giles, playing from behind though. Got a few runners either side of him. Tunnel balls out the back to Rover Elshaug. Another runner in the centre of the field. This time it's Icke. Goes the long hand to a loose player on that boundary line in Flower. Flower shoots quickly and goals. Starring. Wobbly kick into the goal square. Fashini, a soccer shot. It's dribbled. Oh, Fashini again or Morwood. I think it's Fashini. Too quick. Those extra couple of metres. Giles been a useful player. considering he had a concussion last week against Hawthorn and came back and almost snatched the game away for the Demons. Wilson, what a mark! Here they go, storming ahead again through McLean to Tossol. Oh, this is good. To Wilson, who's been a champ. And the man standing is Jack.
Well, now to our